What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great Monday night. Got the week started off with some Eagles highlights today. Posted a couple of those. Hopefully you were able to check them out. I'll show them here shortly to you. If you're looking for a little pick-me-up because, yesterday was a horrible day and really just don't want to talk about it. It's been pure chaos on social media. It's just, I'm glad I don't have a show talking about the Sixers. I'll be real with you, but the Eagles keep me going. I don't know if you're ready yet, but I'm ready for some Eagles football. So I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in tonight. You have any questions, comments, feel free to leave it down below. But right now, we're going to take a look at this mini camp, the footage that they gave us. I don't know if it was from Minicamp. Today was supposed to be the rookie football development program. So I'm sure some of those came from there, but we're going to talk about that. Then we'll look at the OTAs, training camp, preseason, all those dates that you need to know. Train's going by. Toot, toot, let's go. The train's leaving the station, baby. So if you're not on board yet, let's effing go. But we're going to take a look at that, give you the dates you need to know that are coming up here. But anything that's on your mind, feel free to leave it down below. But call him my man. Let's effing go. Appreciate you tuning in, my dude. I know you are a new subscriber. Appreciate the kind words you've been leaving. Glad you are enjoying the content that you are finding, my man. And I will continue pumping it out. And I've been working on the season breakdown. So what I'll do is we'll go by each week. We'll look at the teams. We'll give a little, key additions, key losses, a little recap of what's going on for the teams throughout this offseason. We'll get to know our opponents. We'll talk about how we feel. Then I'll give you my actual prediction for the next year. And I've already got those defensive pictures up. I literally already have 6 schemes. Dude, I don't even know how many I'm going to have by the end of it. So if you enjoy content like that, you're in for a wild, wild ride this offseason. So we're going to break down the schedule. We'll talk about all of our opponents. We'll talk about what this defense is going to look like, and a lot of similarities to what we've had the last couple of years. But I think more defined positions when we talk about, 3-4 turning into a 5-2 when guys go on the line. It's going to be very easy for me to explain this to you guys. I'm going to break it all down, give you what all those names mean. The Mike, the Jack, the Sam, the Will, all those names I talk about all the time. I'll give you a video that you can always go back to. I try to do this every year. So you guys have something that if you want to know what's going on with this defense, you're wondering what something means, you can always go back to it. But, you can always ask me any questions that are on your mind. But appreciate you tuning in, my dude. And nothing too crazy tonight. Really had a wild day. Didn't have much to work on here. But look, I did get a lot of work in throughout the last couple of days on these upcoming shows. So they're going to be magical. I hope you guys are ready for those. But that is what I like to hear. No work tonight. Let's effing go, my man. Appreciate you tuning in, though, dude. My dude, Sean, let's go. We're getting this party started for key off-season dates. You guys are awesome, though. You're always tuning in no matter what it is, and I love that about you because we all throw, and a lot of people get mad about this. I don't care about training camp. It's like, okay, well, you don't care, but yet you're spending the time here. That's pretty weird. But for me, anything Eagles, I don't give a shit if they're walking their dog. Show it to me. I want to see it. I'm all about it. You guys know I live and breathe and will die Philadelphia Eagles. So that's what it's all about, man. And Colin, I can't wait either. My man, Bad Babylon in the building. Let's effing go. Hope you're doing well, my man. And of course, dude, appreciate you taking the time. And my dude, GP Rockin' here. Let's go. You guys are awesome. Cannot thank you enough for tuning in on this Monday night. I know there's some things going on, some wrestling, some other things, but you guys taking the time here. Really can't thank you enough. And if you're watching this later, feel free to chime in. Whatever's on your mind, you guys can always comment. I always get back to you. Always down to talk some birds. Dolphins, love it. That's what's up. A Sunday night game. Those night games are always wild. And dude, Miami. Oh Lord, that's gonna be a fun one. So that's what's up, dude. Send videos. Let us see. I know you'll be representing as well. Just we'd love to see it. Embrace it all. If you're on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, tag me. Let me know. I'd love to see it. I love to get that energy going. And speaking of energy, we've got Nina in here. A happy Mother's Day to, of course, Mom, you, Eagle, everybody. All hope you had a great day. But look, you want to talk about energy before game days, you better be following Nina, better be checking out those dance videos, all those great videos and posts you're making always gets me going. So, we talk about the people that don't care about this stuff. It's not about them. It's about you. And it's about all of us who love our Philadelphia Eagles. And we're all hurting, a lot of us, because of yesterday. But the Eagles they will set us free, because it has been, holy hell, dude. The Phillies gave us hope. It was like, oh, yes. Now, the Flyers clearly, the Sixers yesterday. And, of course, we were just in the effing Super Bowl in February. So, we're all kind of hurting here. And I really cannot wait for Philadelphia Eagles football. And I'm going to do my best to get you excited throughout this all season, because I'm telling you, we're going to get that trophy, and we are building a dynasty. We will take over the NFL. I'm telling you, Jalen Hurts is the real deal. And I think this year it's all going to go much differently. I think people are on board with Hurts, this defense. So I'm looking forward to green pastures, ladies and gentlemen. Do not want to have to argue about why I think the Eagles will be in the Super Bowl. I think people will agree this year. Let's effing go. Should I sign Ben DiNucci? Yeah. No, thank you, my man. I'm good with Mariota, Ian Book, Tanner McGee here. But look, it's bird time, baby. So let me pop up these little clips I got here for you. If you guys missed it, I'm excited as well. I posted a couple shorts, they call them, on the YouTube. So go check them out. I'll post them in the comments down below in case you just want to see them. But I'm going to show you just a couple clips, and they got me pumped. I know. And look, you guys remember when I was invited to that closed practice last year, and they were spinning the narrative that Jalen Hurts was having a horrible camp. He looked horrible. The defense, they didn't know what they were running. And then I got there. And then we saw exactly what was going. Well, I saw, and I let you guys know, oh, no, Jalen Hurts looks phenomenal. We are going to the Super Bowl. This defense is the real deal. I told you guys, while the media tried to do their thing, and I just called them all out. And then you remember, the narrative changed. And, well, the Eagles did make the Super Bowl, so I cannot wait to be back at these practices. So as much as people don't care about practice, I do, and I cannot wait to be back. Hope you got as excited as I did. Look, these are the things Jalen Hurts does. He will continue to do. He will continue to develop, get better, and well, hopefully you get excited. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Maybe you can hear me still. Hey-oh, but you see Sirianni watching. Hey-oh, he's still up there. But look at those nice, tight spirals. And look, this is just camp. So we're not going to lose our minds over these things. We know Jalen Hurts can throw the ball. And we talked about, what he needed to work on when it was, his foot placement, his torque, rather than, taking off some of the velocity. And I think, all these things that we broke down, his hand placement, just how he's holding the ball, how he's releasing the ball. These things were things he was able to work on last year. He's only going to continue to develop and get better. And, bro, I love it that this offseason people are on board. Because remember, last year it was trade Jalen Hurts, fire Howie. This is a much different offseason already. And that is great. Now, you've seen some of the media members. They're trying to spin their narrative stuff. But it's like, dude, no. We're good. We're good. But here's the young men. I apologize for that. I don't know what just happened there, but blacked out. Yo, I'll be real with you. Nolan Smith, how did he drop to 30? His injury pulled another N'Kobe Dean. And Jalen Carter, I'm pretty sure, as we joked about, Howie Roseman gave Jalen Carter a month's, supply of Chick-fil-A, Wendy's, something, dude, and just made sure he had an awful pro day. We got them at 9 and 30, and yeah, wow. Oh boy, wait till you guys see these schemes and stuff. You never can see this crap because it always messes up the screen when I try to show you. But maybe if I turn my phone and flip it and just show you a little bit of what I'm working on here, you'll get a little as excited as I am. But you can see here. Look, Sirianni, get out of my way. But you see that? That's 3-4, right? But then it just changes into a 5-2. Oh, you're gonna see how they're lined up, where they're lined up. They're color schemed too, so you'll know who's in the secondary, who's a linebacker, who's considered a defensive lineman. So, and there's 6 of them already. So there's gonna be probably. I'm gonna try to limit it like I did last year. I think, what did we have, like 12 or something that we talked about? So I'm going to do my best, but I want to talk about all the things that we're going to see and why we're going to see them, why getting certain people is so important, why we did that. So, why you draft people, why you sign. We talked about getting Reddick as one of the outside linebackers that can drop into coverage, things like that. So just saying. Now, I'm going to get your comments in a second. Give me 1 sec here, but let's take a gander at these key off-season dates. You see, today was that rookie football development program I'm talking about. So I think maybe that's where those clips of Smith and Carter came from. Hurts, maybe that was from Minicamp. Maybe they were just there today. Whatever. OTAs, they begin May 30th. Let's effing go. You see the 6 days there? Then it goes June 1st, 2nd, 5th, 6th, and 8th. Now, last year, they only had 5 days. That last day, they kind of just played the old HJ game. So I think that, maybe they do that again. I liked what they did last year with the light stuff. Look, we stayed pretty healthy throughout the year. So, hey, whatever works. Training camp, they have not given a specific date yet, but end of July there, beginning of August will be training camp. So these things are coming, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get OTAs. We'll get a little sprinkle. Then we have to wait almost 2 months, which will drive us insane. But, hey, we'll get through it. I will keep providing content, doing what I can. Then we get preseason, baby. And 11th, 17th, and 24th are the dates for those 3 games against the Ravens, Browns, and Colts. And then, of course, there is only one roster cut down period, and that will be the 29th of August. So those are the dates that you need to know. We know the schedule. We talked about that. I will show you this again while we are breaking down that schedule. We'll talk about the preseason games, all that stuff, and what it means having 3 now, changing the roster cut down stuff. So we'll talk about all that. And look, we'll do everything we can to get through this off season together. But let me jump back, try to catch all of these comments here. I love everything. Yo, me too, man. I live and breathe it. But Sidney Brown will get his starting reps for sure. And, that's the reason I wanted to draft him so badly, was due to the fact that he will come in here. Not only do I think he'll be a starter for the future, but right off the bat, him, Reed Blankenship, and Terrell Edmunds, you will see schemes where all 3 of them are on the field at the same time, and I will break that stuff down. I'm very excited about it. You guys know how desperately I wanted us to draft him, behind Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith, obviously, but he was one of my top guys. So very excited about him. I cannot wait to see it. But yo, my dude, let's go. Justin in the building. And look, dude, always appreciate all of your support. But Nakobe Dean will be that guy for me. So I'm all about it, dude. And I think that not only Nakobe Dean, Nicholas Morrow's going to do well, but Nolan Smith has the ability to play some off-ball linebacker as well. So very excited. Yo, my man Dank in here, my man Drew in here. Let's effing go. Hope you're both doing well. And, hey, hitting the weights, doing what he can to provide as that wide receiver 3. He has some competition here, so we shall see. And, Jalen Carter's a stud. They can slander him all they want, but they're going to be eating their words. I can assure you that. We talk about his ability. I'm really not putting him as a 0 shade or 1 technique too much, but he can line up all the way from there to the 4, and he's going to live at the 4 mostly, but you'll see him in some 3, some 2 technique. I think this dude, he's a stud, and we got the steal of the draft, man. It's going to be crazy. Didn't know shit about how dedicated Philly Jalen Hurts was. Oh, man, wish you would have been around. I brought on his trainer. I brought on his chef 2 years ago, and we talked about what this dude did, to wake up, what he did to eat. I mean, every single thing I wanted to know about him. I dubbed him the Terminator after that, and got a lot of hate, a lot of hate for believing in Jalen Hurts, trying to teach what development was, and a lot of people were on my ass, and that's fine. They were with Howie Roseman and Nick Sirianni. I'm good with that, but I like to go against the grain when it, makes sense. And, Jalen Hurts, you could see it, having not had the same system since high school was really a hindrance. And having the ability to go in last year, really work on him, not just learning the playbook, things like that. And, having the trainers he did, being able to talk with them, bring them on the show, it was really awesome. Getting to know him as a person. And you guys heard that story where they were listening to ESPN and it was like, oh, the Eagles need to trade Jalen Hurts. And the trainer went to turn it off and he's like, no, leave it on. And he wanted to listen to them talk trash about him. And I heard it for 2 years, man. And last year I said, people will eat their words this year. This kid, he's going to take us to the Super Bowl. And, well, he did. Now, there is a fire lit under his ass. I mean, he did everything he could. 4 touchdowns there and clearly, whatever, dude. Clearly, he did everything he could. The dude put on an MVP performance all damn season. He was 14-1 in the regular season. I think the guy was amazing. So he's only going to get better. I'm very ecstatic about it. But I've led the train here. I was the first person to really believe in the kid. And, you heard all the Russell Wilson. You heard the Jimmy Garoppolo. You heard it from all the top people, the media people, the content creators. It was get Russ, get Deshaun. I never went that route. It was always Jalen Hurts for me, and I'm proud that I can be the one. And look, he is number one, and he is QB1, and I'm very, very grateful that he turned out because we can all be happy together now. And that's all I ever wanted the last couple of years. I was just trying to show that this kid was the real deal, and people got upset. It's like, bro, I'm not bringing on his trainer and chef to upset you. I'm trying to help you understand, and not any of you individually, but it was just like, all right, dude, I just really didn't understand that. So it is what it is. But yeah, man, with the, Nolan Smith being able to work with Josh Sweat, being able to work with Hassan Reddick, learn from those guys. They're going to play those outside linebacker positions. They're going to be playing defensive end. There are edge rushers. They're the ability they have, they're going to be able to teach him a lot of things. And Nolan Smith, I think, will also play some off ball. He'll do a lot of things in this defense. He is a weapon. So I am very ecstatic about it indeed. But make me that loud and they finally do work. Dude, we're going to the short quarterbacks just like we did last year. Thank God we kept the same kind of defense. We almost broke the sack record. So I think that I'm going to get pretty ecstatic about destroying. And yeah, Hurts looks even, just the same. I mean, he looks great. So I think he's going to be even better once you see it on the field. That's what's important. And don't worry, I've been talking to my sources. The excitement is there, ladies and gentlemen. So do not fear. I will not let anybody get their negativity. I know, as I told you, I'm here. I know it's been chaos on social media. Only had some free time here for a little bit. Wanted to jump on, give you guys this a little bit here, but it is truly my pleasure. But look, dude, Jalen Hurts truly is. And you have no idea what it means to me to see people supporting him now, because it was tough going to the stadium, having people just on my ass at all times, dude. It was just like, oh my God, please. It really sucked. So it is what it is, man. But these kids are going to be awesome. Jalen Hurts is going to be awesome. These guys, they are the real deal. I'm telling you, we are going to win the Super Bowl this year. We are going to build a dynasty. You heard it here first, and you're going to continue hearing it. I will not. The media will be repeating everything I said just like last year. I can promise you that, dude. This team is the real deal. I saw a couple things. Oh, C- offseason. Oh, they're only 10 wins. That's cute, man. That is. And look, that's fear from those guys. And I really think that that's good, that let them live in their fear, bro, because it's going to be a tough season for them, bro. Let them get it out. Well, talk it out, man. Get it out now. But I'm excited about it. So, yeah, man, I can't let anyone bring my excitement away. And they've been trying for the last like weeks, months. And they did this last offseason. It's like, bro, you don't understand the cap. You don't know how the draft works. That's fine. We do. And we love our Eagles in these parts. So, yes, he did change to 21. Andre Sacheret was waived last week. You guys saw that. So I did update that graphic for the next time you guys see the safeties. But, yeah, he did change his number. So, all about it. And the Eagles will be bringing lots of happiness to the city of Philadelphia. And yes, I like him in that 21. Didn't care that he was in 43, but I think it will look much nicer with the 21. So he switched as soon as Sacheret got waived. So all about it, ladies and gentlemen. But that's all I've got for you tonight. I hope you're all having yourselves a great night. Here are the key all-season dates one last time. But if you're watching this later, you can always feel free to drop your comments down below. I'm always down to talk some birds. But until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. Wait a second. There was something I wanted to show you. We had offense. We had defense. You guys remember this from last week? For the special teams as well. Let's go. I know these videos are just practice videos, but excitement is there. Get excited and know we're all hurting, but let's try to find some peace in the fact that the Philadelphia Eagles are going to get that effing trophy, baby. And we are here to compete for years to come. But I hope you're all having a great night. I have to get going. I got to get to the store before it closes at 11. Son of a bitch. But whoa, that's just how these past couple weeks have been. But I hope you're excited for this week. We'll be breaking down the schedule, and I'll be breaking down that damn defense. So hope you will be tuning in. If you're yearning for any Eagles content, go to the YouTube page. There are plenty of videos. You can go to the playlist, see the roster moves, the coaching moves, any kind of news there. You can see the draft stuff. You can see the recap of the draft, free agency, show me the money, showing you the cap space, everything you would need to know this offseason. I've got you covered. But if you ever have anything you can't find or any kind of question, always feel free to reach out, leave a comment on any of these videos. I'm always down to talk some birds, but I appreciate each and every one of you that tuned in, all of your comments, everybody that's been subscribing. They're moving up, man. We're at like 1923. So we're on the road to 2K, baby, and I cannot wait for that. So let's effing go. And yeah, I'm a big fan of Greedy Williams. Love the signing. So great competition in the secondary. You know, the excitement is in the air. Anthony, my man, thank you for tuning in. Hey, if you guys rewatch this, you know you can always comment. I'm down to hear what you've got to say. But I will be back tomorrow. Have yourselves a great night. Until then, I'm Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You stay safe out there. Have yourselves a great week. And as always, I see you getting it started, chat. Go Birds!